We are live. Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to today's Go Live. We are so happy you are here. Today, we are here to talk about something that I believe affects many of us, especially when life becomes busy and predictable. But before we dive in, we would like to introduce ourselves one after the other. So I will do that first. My name is Boyede. I'm originally from Nigeria. I live in Alberta, Canada. I'm a mom, a wife, a healthcare worker, and a successful digital business owner and a mentor. So I'll leave the floor for my business partners to introduce themselves. Thank you so much.
Hello everyone, my name is Rebecca. I'm really from Nigeria. I live in California, USA. I'm a chef. I'm also a successful digital business owner and a mentor. Thank you.
Hello, beautiful people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching us from. I'm Abimbola. I'm originally from Nigeria. I live in US, New Jersey. I'm an healthcare worker, online business owner. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Hello, beautiful people. Happy weekend. We hope you are enjoying your weekend with your family. My name is Abiola. I'm an educator, also a successful digital business owner. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight.
Thank you so much. So before we start, I would like to maybe start with a question. The question is, are you comfortable or are you actually growing? Think about that for a moment because there is nothing wrong with being comfortable. We all want stability. We want to know that our bills are paid. We want to know where our next paycheck is coming from. We want to have a routine. We also want to feel secure. But sometimes the very comfort that we uh, are grateful for can become the reason we stop moving forward. And that's what we are talking about today. Your comfort zone can become your biggest limitation. If you are watching us live, you can tell us in the comment where you are watching us from. And if you know someone who needs this message, please share this live with them. We will really appreciate that. So let's quickly define this comfort zone. What does it mean? Your comfort zone is basically the space where things feel familiar and predictable. You know what to expect, you know your routine, you know your responsibilities, you know how your day is going to go or is going to be. For instance, maybe you have a job you've been doing for years. You know your schedule already. You know your co-workers. You know your responsibilities. You know when your paycheck comes. You know how to do your work. And because everything is familiar, so it feels safe. So there is nothing wrong with that. But here is where we need to be careful. Familiar doesn't always mean better, and comfortable does not always mean we are growing. Sometimes we stay in a situation simply because they are familiar. We say, at least I know what I have. What if the next thing does not work? Maybe I'll try later, or I'm too busy. I don't even have enough. And slowly, without realizing it, we can become comfortable. We stay exactly where we are. But here is something very important. Comfort is not the same as progress because you can be comfortable and still be stuck. You can have a good job and still want to grow. You can have a successful career and still have other dreams. You can be grateful for your life and still want to improve it. So those things can exist at the same time. Sometimes people think that, oh, If you are grateful for what you have, you shouldn't want anything else. I don't believe that. Gratitude and ambition can coexist. You can say, I'm grateful for where I am, and at the same time, say that I'm not finished growing. I am still growing. That's not being ungrateful. That is recognizing that you still have potential. So your current situation is not necessarily the limit of what you are capable of achieving. So let me leave the floor for my business partners to continue from where I stop. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I'm going to continue, and I want to talk about fear of unknown keep many people stuck. Fear is one of the biggest reasons people remain in their comfort zone. And the interesting thing about this is that fear does not always look like fear sometimes. You may not know it's fear. So you may be thinking it's something else. But let me give example so that you know that fear can come in a different form. So sometimes fear look like procrastination. It's because you are afraid to take action. So you may tell yourself, I don't do it, I will not do it now, I'll do it later. But sometime later is simply the fear wearing another different name. You begin to procrastinate, feel that you are not ready. It's part of being afraid. You may be afraid of failing, but you may also be afraid of what other people will think if you try something new. So you may start wondering, what if I make a mistake? What if people laugh at me? What if I lose money? What if it doesn't work? What if I'm not good enough? All these are fear, wearing another cloth or bearing another name. You may be thinking, you are asking questions, you are trying to help yourself. It's okay to look at it in a different form, but it's not okay to allow fear to overcome your faith. So these are other understandable questions that we can ask ourselves. But notwithstanding, people that would maybe thinking they will laugh at you, they will not put money in your bank account. People that maybe will you think in fact they may be people laughing at you for stay stagnated. So the best thing is to learn and move forward, come out of that shell and forget about what people will say. Even if you make mistake, you can adjust. Sometimes we learn through mistake too. So we also need to ask ourselves opposite question, not only the negative. So what if I learn something valuable? So that's what should prepare. We are all human beings. Different things go through our mind. Usually what we're thinking about this and that, but just have to allow yourself to be positive and expecting to grow, learn something new, and do great in life and achieve your goal. So what if I discover a skill and I did not know it before, but I learned it? What if this decision open a new door for me? That should be our thought. What if I succeed? If the question is coming to your mind, what if I fail? Reply by what if I succeed? So you'll be thinking when this one is coming to your mind, what if people laugh at me? Say what if I succeed and people also gain from there or learn from it? So fear often make us focus only on what could go wrong, while ignoring what could go right. Yes. Another thing fear does is confuse us that we need to feel completely ready before we start. So, but think about many of the important things you have done in your life that probably don't feel 100% ready for all of them, but you did it anyway. So think about that. and let that give you courage to take action. So sometimes you learn by doing. Most things you practice, you learn through them. What you do every day, you become perfect in it. If you go school, you read, you do everything, you study, if you have not practiced, it may not be as perfect as you may think. But if you started practicing, started working practically, maybe 1 week, 2 weeks, even days, you have some experience. You have conquered some fear. You will have gained an experience. So I will say this. So courage does not mean you have no fear. Courage means fear is present, but you decide not to allow it to make every decision for you. So instead of saying I am afraid, so I can't do it, you try and change it and say I'm afraid because this is unfamiliar, but I can learn, I can grow. That should be your word. If you really want to grow, you don't want to remain stagnant, you want to remain in one place, because staying in comfort zone will keep you stagnated. You can learn, you can explore. So you don't need to eliminate every fear before moving forward. You need enough courage to take the next reasonable step. That's all you need. So this will take me to this second point I have with me. You don't have to leave your job to leave your comfort zone. So when we're talking about our business, we always encourage people to keep their job, keep working, and keep building your business alongside. And that's what we can help you. Because in fact, in our platform, we have a lot of examples of people that built it while they are still working 9 to 5 job, but today they are independent. They're no longer working, they retire, they are working on their own time, they are working at their own pace. They are they have quality time to spend with their family, even in their young age, in 20, I mean late 20, late early 30, and they're already enjoying life with their family. They travel everywhere, they have money to do everything they want to do because they were able to came out of their comfort zone. It's not everybody that have the background or knowledge of this business we are doing before. Many people learn and they grow. So you too can do the same. So we really want to emphasize on this point because we always say it, that sometimes when people hear step out of your comfort zone, they think it means making a huge risky decision. Because leaving your job is going to be a risky decision. Because our own business is not get rich quick, but you get there if you build it consistently. You will get there, you make it. But we're not promising heaven and earth. Even resort ferry, some people start within 6 months, they are up there. Some people will take them year, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years before they get there. So it depends on you. It is your own business. It is you that will be in charge of it. So you don't have to walk away from your workplace tomorrow and say I quit. You can appreciate your job, value your career, and still recognize that you want to develop yourself in another area. You want to grow. Growth does not always require a dramatic change. Sometimes growth begins with exploring. For example, maybe you have worked the same type of job for 10 to 15 years. You know your responsibility, you know your schedule, you know how to do your work very well. But maybe there's something else you always wanted to learn. So you can go ahead and learn that one. Maybe you want more source of income. You really want to make more money to make life easy for you so that you can have quality time with your kids, so that you can retire early, so that one reason or the other, no matter what your why is, instead of immediately leaving your job, you could spend a few hours each week develop that new skill, at least 1 hour a day. Maybe you start reading about entrepreneur, or you watch webinar, just like I've been telling people to attend our webinar. You learn how to do digital marketing, one thing or the other. So you can also connect to people who are already doing something you are interested in. like our own business, that we're already here, we're mentors, we have coaches, we have training, we have everything that will make you succeed. So that is already stepping out of your comfort zone. If you can reach out to people that have already been doing it, if you can learn one thing or the other, you are expanding what you already know, or what you want to know, you are learning more without necessarily destroying the stability you already have. I mean, the job you have, please don't leave it, don't lose it. Keep working, but keep building by the side, because that business you are building by the side can replace that your job. So I will not want to waste more time. So there is a difference between taking a calculated risk and simply taking a risk without understanding what you are doing. A calculated risk is what you have already, like, you already make your researches, you already get all the answers to your question. Like, talking of this business, you watch the webinar, you ask all the questions that you think bothering your mind about it, that you don't clear about, and you're able to get your answer. And you not say, I'll go, stop, it's risky, this and that. No, this is calculated one. So you trust the process. But say you see, hey, there's a business, there's something here today, then wow, you leave your job. You may not get job like that again. So don't leave your job and run, because that is uncalculated risk. So that is risky. But what we're talking of, taking risk, there's nothing you want to do in life mostly. Even if you are ordering something online, it's still part of taking risk. You are using your ID um, somewhere, you are using your credit card, whatever. It's still part of taking risk. But a lot of this happen online. So even if you order with well-known company, there are still people that enter the this thing. So it's just that is protecting. Or so you just have to take calculated risk, the one that will lead you. So to get to grow, to learn more, to get out of your comfort zone and keep it to explore something. Leaving your comfort zone isn't always about leaving something behind. It's about growing, stepping out. Sometimes it's simply about adding something new to your life. So another source of income is necessary. Thank you. I'm stopping.
Thank you very much.
All right. So that will take me to the digital world require a willingness to learn. We're actually talking about your comfort zone can become your biggest limitation if you don't learn. So actually, I'm going to say the same word this way, that the digital world reward people who are willing to learn. If you're willing to learn, you will get your reward in a big way. So the world is changing. We all know that. If you don't know, you better know. Oh, technology is changing how we work these days, how we communicate, how we learn, how we connect, how people marketing now. We normally say it here that you can have business without having a shop or having a physical office. It is it is possible. So technology change how we build businesses these days. So sometimes that change can feel uncomfortable. You may look at social media, AI, digital marketing, and online businesses automated or a new technology and think, oh, this is too much for me. I'm sorry that I laugh that way. You may think that it's too much for you. This is too much for you. But here, what I want you to know, and I want you to understand, if you are here, if you are listening to me right now, or you're watching replay of this particular video, you don't have to become a technology expert overnight. No. So don't overwhelm you, as in don't be overwhelmed before you start. You simply have to become, as in, you need to have to feel as in you're ready to learn. That's, let me say, willingness to learn. Maybe you are saying to yourself, I'm not good with social media. That's okay. Learn one thing at a time. People are learning. All of us that you see here, we did not know all these things overnight. But we know we want something. We're ready to learn. That is why you are seeing each and every one of us that you are seeing here, or people that you are seeing on social media, or people that you are seeing later, that you admire their success. It's not that something that they know overnight. So it's okay for you not to know things, for you not to know about things before. You can learn. Maybe you are thinking, I don't understand how online business work. That's okay. It's not a crime. You've never been there before. Something you don't know before, you don't know, you can learn. You can ask questions, you can learn. Maybe you are saying, I don't know anything about marketing. That's okay. That's okay, but you know how to buy. If you know how to buy, don't worry. It's still the same way, the other way around. So uh, you can learn. Maybe you are thinking also in your own side, I'm too old for all this technology. Who says so? Who is telling you that you are too old for this technology? Don't disqualify yourself because you are even giving yourself you don't even give yourself an opportunity to learn. So it's like you are disqualifying yourself. You didn't even give yourself opportunity. So remember, there was a time when you did not know how to do many of things you do confidently now. As in, but that thing that you are doing today, remember when you don't even know how to do it. You learn it, you practice, you made mistake. Eventually, what once felt difficult become normal for you today. That job that you are doing right now, there are some things that you went to school to learn that they did not even tell you about as a practical way of it. Until when you get to the field, that is when you learn it. You didn't know it overnight. You learn, you practice, you make mistake, and you learn and you grow gradually. That is where you are today. That some of us will call our own career. So business is no different. It's not different from the same way. You can learn. You don't have to know everything before you begin. You don't need to master 10 different things at a time. You don't need to understand everything in technology. That with one skill, learn it, practice it, then learn the next one. That's how life be. That's how things. We are inviting you to this business to do this business. You already know that the business is free. It's free. There's nothing like, oh, one paro anymore. You already know that this one is not one paro anymore. This one is free. Now you are the one giving yourself unnecessary excuse. You need to go home because confidence does not come. Does not. The confidence does not always come before you start things. Just know that. Sometimes confidence comes before you start, but the person who willing to learn something new today may be preparing themselves for opportunity tomorrow. You don't know, maybe something that you are learning today, something you are practicing today, you think you are making error. Continue to do it. You don't know what is going to happen tomorrow. You don't know what is going to happen in the future. It can become a great opportunity for you to get to where you did not even expect yourself. So don't give up on yourself not to learn new things. You don't know how to do things don't let it become your reason to stay where you are, that you call comfort zone, because that your comfort zone that you call comfort zone is it can limit you not to become what God created you for. Let me use that word. So I don't know. I want you to change. I don't know how yet to I can learn. I can learn. I can learn. Learn it, practice, make error, and grow in it. So that one will take me to, because I don't want to waste most of our time. So that one will take me to another point that I have here. What is your comfort zone causing you? If you don't know that that comfort zone is causing you, like I said earlier, you better know it. You are afraid of not to fail, but where you are, what is expected from you is bigger than that feeling that you are afraid of.
I think you should check your phone. You are muted.
Oh, sorry about that.
We need to know why do we stay where we are. I think that's where you need to address point five.
Oh, okay. Your experience can become your strength. Okay. Your experience can become your strength. Maybe you are thinking, but have never done business before. That's okay. I think I've said something about that. Maybe you have been working in healthcare for years, or been in accounting for years, being a teacher for years, maybe being an engineer for years. No matter job you have now, no matter the profession that you have now, your previous experience does not become useless. Just believe that. Just because you are learning something new, in fact, the skill you have already developed in that field, in that particular field, can become your discipline in terms of business, online business. You can use that discipline for your business. That communication aspect, you can use it on your business. Time management, you need it as a business owner, as online business owner. If you are online business owner or any business owner or whatever it is that you are doing, that you are rendering services, definitely you are a problem solver. You solve problem, and you can also use those experience to become a leader. You can become an organizer. So that experience that you have at your field, where you are, that your career, is a skill that is useful. You can transfer it into any area. So you don't have to start from zero. You are starting with everything you have already learned. So that your experience at your field, at your career, is useful for you. What for you to be able to know that you don't need to know everything before you start a new thing to learn. Just try in your aspect that you know that you don't know this thing, but you can learn. If you just have the spirit that you want to learn, you make you learn, you practice, then you grow. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right, the next point I'll be talking about is what is your comfort zone costing you? So many times we are comfortable in our comfort zone because we are used to it, and then we already master everything we need to know. But the thing is, if we remain in our comfort zone, nothing is going to grow. We are not going to grow anymore. And that's because if we are saying, oh, I love my comfort zone, so if we are saying I have mastered a lot, I've known a lot, can you also ask yourself the following questions? What could you be missing because you're afraid to try? So the truth is, when we are comfortable, or if we are comfortable in our comfort zone, we are going to be missing out from a lot of opportunity. We are going to be missing out from some hidden potential. We are going to be cheating ourselves, or denying ourselves of the potential that we have not even maximized just because we are comfortable. Because now in our place of work, especially for those who have been in a particular place of work, I mean in a particular job description for a long time, say 5, 10 years, 2 years, you already know the rudiment, you already master the job description. So there's nothing new. You are not learning anything, you are not challenging yourself, and your salary will remain whatever it is, and the rise or whatever the increase in the salary will just be little or minimal, compared to if you now give yourself that grace to move out of your comfort zone and then try something new. So in short, our comfort zone is going to cost us, is going to deprive us the opportunity from maximizing other things, other skills. It could be other skills, it could be other potential in us, that we don't know that even exists. Take for example now, we have people in our online business community that before they join our business community, some are cleaner. All they do is just to clean, right? So now they saw this opportunity, they reviewed the business model, and then they get started. And they've been able to reach, a certain level in this business whereby they are now trainers, they are now leaders. So you see now, they step out of their comfort zone. The usual or the norms is for them to go to their place of work and clean. That's the norms. That's what some people have been doing for years, for 10 years, for 15 years, for 15 years. Some are store attendants, some are just, customer representative or something. But when they saw this opportunity, they step out of whatever thing they are doing. They step out of that cleaning position, and then they review the business, and then they became a business owner. And this business has helped them to unlock other potentials, other opportunity, other skills that they have that they don't even know that they have it. And that's why you see some people when they come to mastermind and then to teach or to share, to share that their expertise. You see them saying, oh, I never know that I'm going to be like this in my life. I never know I'm going to have the opportunity to share this, with thousands of people across the globe. If they did not step out of their comfort zone, they will not be able to, you can imagine yourself presenting to thousands of people from different parts of the world. You can imagine yourself doing that. So they feel so fulfilled and thankful that they were able to step out of their comfort zone. So this would have been the cost for this category of people if they did not step out, to do something new. I'm sorry for the background.
Maybe we say something before she's back. Okay.
Maybe I don't know if we should continue from where she,
Yeah, go ahead. When she come.
because she was talking about what is your comfort zone costing you. So we always
Yeah,
talk
I'm
about
sorry
benefit.
about that. I just have
Okay,
to attend to my children. Sorry
that's
about that.
welcome
It's
back.
one of those things. So if those category of people did not give themselves the grace to try something new, they wouldn't have been able, to maximize or to they won't be able to identify or recognize that they have other skill that could be of help to thousands of people out there. So the cost of not leaving your comfort zone or of staying in your comfort zone is you are going to be missing out from other opportunity that would have been helpful or more useful or more impactful to others. So now the next point I'm going to talk about is start small. So we don't actually have to like start big. We can always start small. We don't have to say, oh, I need to wait until I have a lot. I need to wait until I have enough time. I need to wait until the truth is we will never be nobody will be ready to do anything. We have to create that time. If we are interested in learning new skill, if you are interested in learning a business or starting a business, you just have to start right away. And the best way to start is to start small. Start wherever you are with whatever resources you have. Do not wait until you have that big thing, because that big might not even come. And that's why it is recommendable for you to start with whatever thing that you have. So if you want to improve your finances, start. Please give me one.
Okay, let me continue from where she stopped. She was saying that if you want to improve your finances, you just have to start by understanding where your money is going. Like today now, we have a get rich quick scheme. A lot of people get involved in that and they don't know where their money went. But in this one, we know where our money is going. So if we want to build an online business, first of all, you need to learn how the model works before making a decision, because you can't just jump into something without knowing how it works. But the other one that we talked about, a lot of people don't even have the idea. They just believe that, oh, is it not just to bring money? Then they put their money at the end of the day. They don't even know anything about it, all in the name of making quick money. They just drop their money, but they don't know where the money went. But this one, you need to learn the skills. You need to know where your money is going. You can continue. I just continue from where you stop. So go
Oh,
ahead.
all right. Okay, thank you so much. So start small and then, know what you're starting and make sure whatever you want to start is legitimate. And which is why we are always coming here to let you know about our legitimate online business. And we're going to keep coming out to sensitize people and to let people know that there's a business out there and that is, automated and it is scalable. And then you can start small. You can start with whatever resources that you have, and you are going to enjoy coaching and you are going to enjoy some of our benefits, which is, mentorship and coaching program. So start small and then ask question if you need to ask question. If you are in doubt, our online business, we give people the opportunity to ask questions. Do not start a business where they are going to make you make your where they are going to, you know make you make decision on duress or under duress. What that means is they won't even give you breathing space. So they want you to make that decision very quick. Do not join that kind of a business community. It's not even a business. In our online business community, we give people time, which is why we have 30 days money back guarantee. So the reason why we have that is because we want people to sit down, review the business opportunity, think about it, go through it over and over again, and then make informed decision. We don't force people, we don't push people, we don't force, and then we don't say bring money. Money doesn't come first. What comes first in our online business community is learning. We want people to learn. We want you to understand what you are getting yourself into. We want you to see if it is what you can do. We want you to review the business to see if it is a perfect fit for you. So which is why you not see us forcing you or trying to like get you to rush into the business. We want you to learn. You learn, and then as you move on, you earn, and then you grow. That's exactly what we do. We learn, and the process of learning we grow, and then we earn. So that's exactly what a perfect legitimate online business is all about. And we have an automated system that works. Do not go and put your money where you don't understand. Do not go and put your money where you don't even know what they are selling, what they are buying. So which is why it's always good to do your due diligence. So start small. Do not go and put your money where they will ask you put 10 naira and you get 20 naira. That is not the right thing to do. So we recommend that whatever business you are starting, let it be legitimate and make sure you review it before you make informed decision. And that's going to take us to our CTA. So the CTA is your call to action. So now is the time for you to make your decision and then to join us. Of course, the purpose of this business is to sensitize people and to let people be aware of this business opportunity, and then to recommend that you watch the webinar and then to join a legitimate online business where you are going to enjoy where you're going to enjoy community support. We are like-minded people, and then we are from different parts of the world, but this business has brought us together, regardless of your location, regardless of your color, regardless of your gender, regardless of who you are. What has brought us together is this online business. We all have a common goal. The common goal is to build a business, a legitimate online business with a proven system that we can hand over, the ownership to our loved ones later in life, right? So the common goal we have is to enjoy life. We've realized that we are not just on this planet to work and die. So for this reason, we all have come together to make sure that we build something sustainable. So if you are of the same like mind, if you are of the same mindset with us, you also have the mindset that you are not just here to work and die, that you want to enjoy life, and then you want to build legacy. You want to transfer the ownership of whatever you have built or whatever you are building to your loved ones, then this is where you belong. or if you are that person, you want to own something in your name, you are tired of, working paycheck to paycheck, you're tired of, doing the same thing over and over again and getting the same result. There's a saying, there's a saying that if we keep doing the same thing over and over again, we are not going to get different results. We are going to get the same result. So if you are tired of getting the same result, you want to get a different result, then we are inviting you to come and check out this business opportunity. So how are you going to check this business opportunity out? All you need to do is just to click on the link in the bio where you are watching this go live from, or pick the website on the screen right now, and that's going to take you to Alanda. And then you are required to register your name and your email address, and then check the little box and make sure you click on free webinar or watch webinar or watch free webinar or whatever you see at the in the bottom with hyperlink. Just click that. That will allow you to watch our webinar. It's totally free. You don't have to pay for the webinar. The webinar will provide you basic information about our online business, information about what distinguishes us among other businesses out there. It's going to provide you information about our automated system, and it's going to provide you information about the testimonies or testimonials of people that are plugged into this system, how this business has changed their life tremendously. So if you are curious, you really want a detailed information that will help you to make informed decision, and then you're ready to start. You've been seeing this business everywhere. People have been talking about it. Even at some point, people started showing checks. Yes, don't worry. Maybe you've not been seeing the check anymore. So the reason why you're not seeing the check anymore is because we now receive direct deposit, and that's why you're not seeing checks anymore. Okay, what we receive now is direct deposit. So over time, in the previous week or month or years, you see people coming out with a check. All those checks are real, and it is still the same business, but the mode of payment change is now a direct deposit. So if you are interested in this business and then you want informed decision right away, you want to start right away, then you want to click on the link that says start now or join now, whatever you see there, and that's going to require you to pay a refundable fee of 149 US dollars. We have 30 days money back guarantee. What that means is if after reviewing the business, you think the business is not the best fit for you, you can request for a refund, and within 3 to 5 business days, you will get it back. So this business is real, and then we are real people getting results. Yes, we are real people. The other time I was presenting, my children were in the background crying. So that's to tell you that we are actually real people. So I had to pause to attend to them. We are not robots. Robots cannot do that. So I had to pause and then to attend to them. That's multitasking. So we are real people. So now, what is now the benefit of this business? We have mentorship program, we have coaching program, we have automated system, we have daily drop in, we have mastermind, we have monthly program, we are big community, and we are so proud, and we are so happy, excited, and we are all in for this. We are all in for our business. So if you have the same mindset of starting a business where we are going to receive this support, the training, the mentorship, the coaching program, this is the best fit, the best business for you. When you call us, it's not a robot that is going to pick the call. Human will pick the call, and we are going to speak to you humanly with empathy, and we are going to let you know the best strategy or the best way you can start your business. On every Tuesday and Thursday is a live webinar in case you want to watch the live webinar, but you still have to register your name and your email address in order for you to get the notification when it is time for the webinar. The time is 7 p.m. Central Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, and 5 p.m. PST. But you do not have to wait until Tuesday before you watch the webinar. Each time you visit our website and you register your name and your email address, there is already a webinar that is on standby that you can always watch and reach out to us for questions. We are just DM away. If you need any clarification about this business, you want to learn more, you want to speak to us after this Go Live program, all you need to do is just to send us a DM, and within 24 hours, we are going to be more than glad to answer your questions. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. We are going to see you again next time. Have a wonderful weekend with your family. Bye.
Thank you.
Um, let's let me see.